My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to the Tavern Brawl, the Blackrock Crash. We're going to be continuing against High Lord with Dr. Boom. Dr. Boom's hero power is Overmind. Shuffle 2 bombs. Not improvised explosives, but bombs into your opponent's deck. Woo! That's 10 damage shuffled into the opponent's deck at the whim of a single hero power. So I'm going to be looking to capitalize on that and go full bomb warrior rather than kind of diverting and doing any other strats, because of course I am. I've been trying to force that in the Dalaran Heist. Of course I'm going to be doing it here. You'll try. So we start with Dr. Boom's boombox. Summon 7 boombots. I'm definitely going to be keeping that. Explodinator as well for some goblin bombs. So we have a little bit of mech, a little bit of pirate, a little bit of weapon, a little bit of bomb synergy. We've got like a mixed bag of a lot of different things. Very little support for any one strat in particular though, so it's not that bad. Just gonna remove that. I don't care if I don't get the lackey. It means the enemy doesn't have anything to hit with a... What's their buff minion called again? It used to be important. It's a 1 mana 1/1 that gives +2 attack to a friendly minion this turn. It used to... It used to be a 2/1. It was much more important. Get in there and fight. Abusive Sergeant, that's it.
Mind if I roll need?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm just gonna make the enemy draw into all the bombs I just put in their deck. There's another one. Draw another bomb. Now? No? I'm very reliant on these bombs. Bomb or bust. I'm not even gonna go for the lethal I can get this turn with the Dune. Oh! Got him! With a bomb as well. That's why I cast the boombots as well, because I was like, okay, if this doesn't work out, then at the very least, the Wind Fury has a chance to screw it up for my enemy. I think here I will actually take the Hand of Reform. Just the enemy's HP needs to go to 0 as quickly as possible. I'm not particularly fussed how it happens. Yikes. Let's take the weapon pack. Ooh. This run, just from the fact that we didn't get anything even slightly impactful there, feels pretty doomed. Reforms is great against the early bosses. Against the late bosses, they have, you know, relatively decent life totals and thicker decks and the ability to gain life. That doesn't bode well for me. Okay. At the very least, I know that my hero power on turn 1 is going to get us through Baron here, so that's nice. All right. Now, I still need something to do on turn 2. Either a 1 or a 2 mana card would both be accepted. What I'm doing, hero power again, and accept the 5 damage to face I'm about to take here from my opponent's hero power. I wouldn't be surprised if they just got a Cursed out of hand and then hero powered me. Ha! Bomb. Neat. Yep, that makes sense. I'm just gonna bash and hope that my bombs do their dirty work here. If not, enemy definitely has to play Cursed this turn. Alright. Let's get 4 more bombs in that deck. I'm very, very attached to making sure they die to bomb damage. Third is Bombs away. Dead Man's Hand in a bomb deck? Why would I take that? Mad Bomber? That doesn't make sense either. Clockwork Goblin's fine. Rest of that's garbage, though. I think I take Armored Up just so that I live longer and I can bomb more. Yikes. The bomb pack there, the only reason I would take it is so that... it was an error starting your game. Please wait a few minutes and try again. I have encountered that before, and I had to wait exactly no minutes. I was saying something and then I got distracted by it. Damn.
Dr. Boom!
I just want to do bombs.
Omnitron defense system.
Intruding city detected.
The only reason I would have taken... there we go. The only reason I would have taken the Bombs Away package is because if I had have taken it, then I would have had a higher chance in... assuming this works the same way as Dalaran Heist does, I would have had a higher chance in the next one to have gotten another Bombs Away pack. N'Zoth's first mate into Toxicologist here is just... N'Zoth's first great for me. Although I could have delayed everything by a turn and just made sure that I overmined every single turn. Maybe that's the way I should be playing. I don't strongly doubt it.
A clever concoction.
I've also got to start swinging with the Rusty Hook, otherwise the brass knuckles aren't going to come out on curve. That's on autocast, so they have to do that. They can't just get a Cursed out of their hand there, despite the fact that I think they desperately may have wanted to.
Delightful.
They can get one out of hand this turn, but again, the turn after, they can't get it out. So, I think we're pretty well covered here. The Hand of Reform has been working a lot better here than I expected. But that said, it is still the early stages, so it's nothing that we can really draw any conclusions from it. Or rather, from with respect to the effectiveness of Hand of Reform. More loots. Sephorian Bomber, Cold Light Oracle, and Iron Juggernaut. Now those seem a lot better. And also the other packs were complete garbage, so had that on your side. God. Okay, so I definitely need some early plays here so that I can control the board, make sure that the minions don't all die on the same turn and just knock me out.
Dr. Boom versus Gar.
So I probably don't want to focus on hero powers early. Improved Morale is actually really good here. Because just one damage puts that minion that I've targeted out of sync of all of the other minions. Works for me. It's going to be turn 3 before my enemy has the first ability to play one of the Cursed out of their hand. Now, I think I lack... Oh. Yes. Lackey first mate. Then Toxicologist hero power next turn. Take out another minion. They're really well staggered right now. First one goes down this turn, second the turn after, third the turn after that. Now, I can make sure one dies on my turn and then one dies on my opponent's turn. Those ones are split up as well, so that's still pretty effective for me.
A clever concoction.
I could have targeted one of the 0-3s there, actually. Pretty effectively. May have even wanted to consider doing so. I mean, come on. Getting out an augmented Elic here is incredible. It's probably going to remain uncontested. The enemy's probably going to hero power, play Cursed, and then pass this turn. Yep. And then I have the ability to use the Cold Light Oracle to just draw my enemy into all of the stuff. Oh, it's going to be so good. And this should pretty much make sure that the enemy's Fire Sworn are never really a problem for us. All worked out there. Oh, I should have killed that one, because then these both would have died to the hero power that is auto-cast at the start of the turn. Yeah, that would have been correct. Oh well. Ooh, Armor Smith is really good here. Maybe I should have swung before I summoned the Armor Smith there. So the enemy has to auto-cast their hero power at the start of the turn, so this plant just dies. And then I get 2 more armor back. It doesn't seem impactful, but to be going suddenly up in terms of HP rather than down, which I've been doing for the whole fight, feels good. Let's try. Alright, let's sorely overfill that deck. Oh, enemy's dead. Love that I didn't even get the ability to swing. So guard is our 4th. So now we're up to our 5th. Think we get a treasure before our 5th? We do. Muscle. Still muscle. Too good to really turn that down. Oh, yikes. How many rush minions do I have in the inside thing? Literally none, so it's just Darius to be pulled from a town crier. It's pretty bad. I'll just stick Armored up. Gives me some more early game players, and again, gives me a little bit longer to live, a little bit longer to hero power. Hopefully that starts to take over the enemy. The fact that I've not been finding any packs with augmented Elics in them makes me a little bit sad. Interestingly here, I have the ability to just sit and wait for a long time. Yep. Because why would I even play cards here? I just hero power. I'll play cards when I start to fill over my hand. Seems the right time to get one out. Alright, there's your weapon. Now, if I kill the weapon this turn, actually, I prevent the enemy from being able to burn a Cursed out of their hand for another turn. I don't think that's worth it, but I will generate an Eternium over here. I'm still prioritizing the hero power over everything else, but me. Just not leaving myself completely high and dry. Hero power vicious scrap hound, probably. Both curses again. I think if I just get enough bombs in there really, really early, I'll just run over them. Next turn is probably Armor Smith hero power reverberating. Yeah, because the Armor Smith is going to help us contest the Fairy Dragon. Alright, how about you just draw 4 bombs in a row here? All works out. No? No interest? Can't entice you? There's the extra cursed out of the hand. This is going to be the hardest turn for me. Figuring out what to do here.
Strike.
It's got to be vicious hero power. Because I can't just play one of the 5 manas straight up. The hero power every single turn is really important to me right now. And shield block doesn't help us, you know, control the board at all, so that's a no on the shield block right now. I love that the enemy just wants to feed me extra HP. It's much appreciated. And also, if you could just use your hero to attack my C4ian bomber here, you'll really show me. No, but you will ignore it. It's pretty good. Alright, Iron Forge. If we get no rush, but that's a Divine Shield taunt. That is really good in this position. There's one bomb. No second. Do I wait them out? Do I make them go for the second one? No. I was actually half expecting Atramedes just to suicide against C4ian bomber there. Alright. 5th, so we're on to our 6th now. So our loot. Bombs away pack here is still pretty garbage. 2 unidentified shields could be great, could be completely awful. I like him though. So now we have Nefarian and then Velustras. Velustras is going to be the easiest one as long as the enemy isn't burning their own cards with their hero power constantly. Then I'm just going to draw them into the bombs really, really quickly and win. There.
I'm suiting up.
Yeah. Hero power, hero power, hero power, armor smith, and then Dr. Boom. Okay, we got serrated shield, deal 5 damage and gain 5 armor. It's like double the cost of bash, and it deals the things in an inverted order from one another, and also isn't double the effect. It's okay. That's about it. Really? Okay. Gonna be swinging the heavy axe at me. I'm down with it. I'm not going to use mine like that, if you don't mind. I'm going to hold on to mine and see if I can get some value out of it. Hero power and the curse out of the hand. That is such a waste. You could have just dealt 1 less damage to face and you... Oh, woo. What a garbage turn on your behalf. Maybe it's hero power bash next turn and I wait an extra turn for the sake of hero powering every turn. That doesn't seem completely nutty to me. There's still 5 bombs in that deck, I think. Or there should be, at least. There goes one of the curses. You better have something else, otherwise you're still not removing my minion. Alright, yep. I'm gonna use bash this turn. Make sure that next turn is hero power, Dr. Boom's boombox. It's also worth noting that if the enemy actually kills the armor smith here, I'm happy with that. Then I have an extra boombox coming out. Extra boombot, that is. Or if you give me a minion I can stack it against, that'll work too.
Strike. Take that.
Serrated shield comes out next turn and that's 5 damage, so it's entirely possible that I just blow up the enemy. Dead. Should have used the serrated shield there, that's my bad.
A clever concoction.
Made to fit.
Trying to make sure that I don't over damage the minions on board. So that I leave enough damage for the face of Nefarian. No? No extra bomb? You sure about that one? Fairy Dragon is like the only follow-up you could really... yeah. Well, Fairy Dragon, Nightmare Amalgam, there are a couple of follow-ups to that, but they're all pretty garbage. No, I didn't draft you. I went for a different bucket. I don't know about this. So Captain Greenskin could actually be pretty good. I have a fair few weapons in the deck and a fair bit of weapon generation. Mountain Fire Armor and Shield Maiden are both just really, really nice armor gains. Bring It On can be if you know what your opponent has in hand. Doubling up my battle cries could be pretty good, but one brand Bronzebeard in a deck with, you know, a bunch of other things that are varyingly okay, like Explodinator is fine, I guess. Bomb Lobber is pretty good. I'll go Bombs Away. So I would have taken the other pack if it wasn't for the fact that I believe that I am more likely to get another Bombs Away pack now that I've taken this one. Otherwise, I just would have gone for the pack on the right side of it.
Versus
Before I lose control.
I'm so mad.
So I just got to make sure that I have really, really low cost minions. Well, at least we got the muscle. At least we have the muscle, so we're not going to be burning that on the top deck. Enemy's going to be burning more cards more quickly as a result of the extra 2 cards I gave them. That could possibly be a problem for me, actually. It could cause them to still have, or rather have no space in their hand and then use the essence of the red and accidentally burn my bombs from the top deck.
A clever concoction.
I mean, if the enemy wants to do a bunch of self-damaging stuff, I'm going to be entirely on board with that. Yeah, there goes cast 1. No, I'll play my more expensive thing. I'm not going to bank on my hero power in this fight just because of the amount of cards that my enemy is going to be burning from the top deck. Oh, you got a bomb. Neat. So there's another one in there. But yeah, burns that from the top deck and then burns that from the top deck. It's really unfortunate for us. Dr. Boom's boombox is actually going to be pretty good for us, though. If I had the ability to play... Oh, no, I have the ability to play 2 things. Okay, I'll do it. I was about to say, if I had the ability to play more than one thing here, I would. I'm glad that I backed that up by actually doing it. Bronzebeard, damn. Yeah, I can only play 1 this turn regardless. All right. I'm gonna start turning around and trying to go just straight for damage, because like a brawl after this board state is a ridiculous amount of face damage. Shield becomes tower shield. Neat for me. Yeah. And I can even brawl as well as hero power in the same turn. We're good. Yeah, we win. Didn't even have the ability to trigger the hero power. Hey, it works out the end. So we actually got up to Rag with this deck. I am amazed. Rag is a really quick deck though, so that could be a problem. I think I may want to take Wondrous Wand here just so that I can really quickly force the board state. Dr. Boom here is great though. I'll happily take that. And a second brown bronze beard as well. The bomb pack was very much what we needed there. Very glad that I took the suboptimal bomb pack beforehand. Hey, could have had an influence. We can't prove it either way. Unless, of course, we prove that this Tavern Brawl does not necessarily follow the same rules as the other stuff do.
I'm suiting up.
I think it's just really important that I get out as many bombs as possible as early as possible here, so I'm going to leave Augmented Elic and Sephorium in hand. Either Bran or Augmented being out makes Sephorium ridiculous, but if I could get both of them out, oh. Whew. What a time we'll have. So I generate the Eternium Rover here, and I'm really happy to see it, because the enemy's hero power next turn is a 5-1, so if they do actually opt to do that, I'll be able to take that out and then develop a Bran Bronzebeard. Ooh, didn't even go for that. Hell yes. Much appreciated. I'm gonna Armorsmith Hero. Next turn's Augmented Hero. That's really annoying. I don't think it's Augmented Hero anymore. It's probably Muscle so that I can look for removal. Because if that summons like a bunch of legendary minions, I've already lost.
Here you go, boss.
It's really annoying. I wish I had Bran out when I played that. Yeah, I'm not actually going to be able to take out the High Justice here. I'm 1 damage short, in fact.
Strike.
See what I mean? I just let the enemy get a 10-10. Well, at least the muscle now goes back into my deck from the Spirit of the Dead. Thank you for doing that.
Strike. Strike.
Job's done.
I just shuffled 2 more copies into my deck. The Augmented Elic, of course, I'm shuffling copies into my deck from the Spirit of the Dead, so I've got 2 more boars in there. Not really what I wanted, but it's what I got. Alright, I'm gonna Sephorium Hero Power here.
Strike.
I'm just gonna try and make sure that the enemy has so many bombs in their deck that there's no way they can live. I think it's my only real out here now that I've given them the 10-10. I can't believe I gave them the 10-10. Oh. That's 2 bombs in a row, though. Very promising. The enemy's doing a whole lot of not removing the augmented Elic. And, you know, that's certainly something you're allowed to do. Hey, there you go. Okay. Am I dead next turn? Not necessarily. Try and generate a weapon and then just go face. I think I'm probably best suited by doing this. Hey! Increases the chance of the bomb draw. All right, what's that? Ooh! That could be a sub 30 right there with the bomb warrior, no less. Woo!
Now to redecorate this place as my secret lair.
All right, I'm proud of that. Sub 30 was actually my goal for the whole series of this. It's going to be a relatively short-lived series, of course. It's not that many characters, and the bosses are always the same, and the treasure pool is limited, so it wouldn't be too interesting to do for too long. But for the moment, my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Hearthstone's Tavern Brawl. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There's a playlist in the script down below with all the content of the game, past, present, and future. And hopefully we'll see you next time.